Hey there, it's Walt. So the question that I have for you to noodle upon this week is, will you race headlong into the raging inferno? There's no right or wrong answer to this question. It's just a question to consider because we have actually a very unique moment in time to consider it. So I'm just back from 3.5 weeks of travel. We went to an amazing conference gathering of our mastermind community out in Denver. We went into the Rockies and we climbed and we trail ran and we flew back east and played up in the Green Mountains of Vermont and went over to the White Mountains of New Hampshire and then back to Connecticut to see friends and family. And it was an amazing trip, an amazing experience because it was all like old times. Everything was open, everything felt easy, the restaurants were full, and there was laughter and joy and interaction and just this tremendous sense of normalcy that felt so good. And at the same time, there were an incredible number of people out and about. The roads were jam-packed. We had planned to go to Rocky Mountain National Park, but the park was jam-packed and there were reservations to get in, so we made a decision to go to a much more remote section of the Rockies. There were traffic jams and backups and lines and things like that, and I think that part of this is just this exuberance to get back out into the world, back out into normalcy. And I'm wondering whether that's what we really want. We had a blast, and it feels good to be back on our quiet hillside because as introverts, we go to quiet to recharge. And I'm seeing so much literature right now around the spikes in stress levels and anxiety, and people questioning whether they want to get their kids back into all of the enrichment activities. And we're getting a lot of calls about from people who are thinking about job pivots. They want to leave behind the 24/7, 365 hamster wheel. They want to climb out of the weeds. They actually want to take back control of their lives, and they want to know what they can recreate for themselves. And there's nothing at all wrong with wanting to get back to normal, back to it. And we have a unique opportunity right now to be mindful and intentional about exactly what it is that we want to get back to and what it is we may want to hold on to. Maybe we don't want the long commutes again with the back-to-back traffic. Maybe we don't want the hermetically sealed offices. Maybe we don't want that hyperactive schedule for ourselves. Maybe we don't want to invite our children and grandchildren to get back into that hyperactive schedule again. Maybe we want to reserve some of that introspective time, some of that space, some of that ability to slow down and to be. And so these are just questions, but what's true is that it's really easy to default back into the maelstrom. It's really easy to get caught back into that vortex of busy. And as we all know, busy isn't necessarily that grand badge of honor. It's actually a recipe for wearing us down and causing us to feel a lot of that stress and anxiety and depletion that many of us were able to reclaim during the 14 months of introspective lockdown. So no right answers here. No, just the question, what is it that you want to create? Because we have the ability to co-create these things that are our lives. And this moment in time is a really special moment in which we can be conscious about what it is we want to create in our lives right now. So make it a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. Talk soon.